Good day everybody, welcome to the new Speak Out video. Today we have two wonderful interviews prepared for you. One with Mr. Vogelsangs, the new director. Director, zeg je dat zo?
Nee.
Hoe zeg je dat dan?
The new dean.
And the other one with the two winners of the excellence program HMSM. So let's go. I hope you enjoy.
Yes?
Yeah, we start.
Ready? Okay. Mr. Vogelsangs, thank you very much for having us.
You're welcome.
Yeah, how are you feeling? How are you settling into the hotel school community?
Yeah, great. Yeah. It's I've in my fifth month now, huh?
Yeah.
So
October, correct?
Yeah. So I think I get quite a good view of the hotel school and everything that's going on. So I've attended quite some events, and yeah, it's lovely to work.
Yeah, having a bit of the observing role at the start, maybe to settle in a little and get all the information you needed.
Yeah. I think that's also suitable when you enter as a new dean, to take at first an observative role.
Yeah.
So I don't have all the knowledge of what's going on, and I don't have it now, but I also will not have it. So it's a joint effort that we have such a great institute. But yes, in the first month, I looked around, listened to a lot of people, met quite some people, students, teachers, but also people, other stakeholders, the professional field, and a lot of hoteliers.
What are the things you noticed straight away coming here?
Well, the first, what you notice, I think everybody notices here, is the great place that we work or study. It's our campus with this great student hotel, student residence, and a teaching hotel. It's great. It's very nice to be able to work in a beautiful environment like this.
That's good to hear. Yeah, it's a very vibrant community, as I may say so.
Yeah.
So I see you coming every day in a funky suit, just like today as well. Is that a passion of yours?
Well, I think it fits with the job.
Yeah,
I think
it's
we're
the
in
image you're
I think we're in the hospitality industry, so we should dress also accordingly.
Yeah.
And I'm also aware that I will be, or I have to be, an example. So if I tell new students to dress correctly, I should give the example there. So so I pay a bit more attention to it than I did in the past. Yeah.
I personally do so as well, so I can agree upon that.
Yeah.
It's like working in the army, and this is our uniform.
Yeah.
But coming home, you dress like this as well?
No. Maybe that's I switched to jeans and but it's not that I don't like it. Yes, but it's more comfortable in the jeans. So
correct.
No, but I think that's important to make sure you trust for the occasion.
And besides hotel school, is there? I looked you up, of course, beforehand. I saw you have a solar panel company. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Selling solar panels.
Yeah, solar panels, but like solar installations for companies and private homes. Yeah, well, I worked in international business for 20 years, as I explained, and then I also always had this idea of founding my own business, which looked great to me because if you work in a large organization, you always see things that you think, well, if I had to decide, I would do it differently. So I think the ultimate thing is I found my own business, that I can decide on everything myself. So I did. So I founded a solar business, but which I think it was great. But I found out that I'm not so much of an entrepreneur.
Okay.
I thought it was, to be honest, maybe a bit boring. I was used to working in large organizations with a lot of international people and traveling and stuff like that, and all of a sudden I was together with my companion in a small room in an office in Amersfoort, and
that sounds
my world was quite small. So I learned that I'm quite entrepreneurial, but maybe not a good entrepreneur. So I sold my part of the business, and that's when I.
But you don't get bored too easily.
No. Well, I always look for a vibrant surrounding. Yeah? That's also why I love working here. So.
And on a day-to-day life, you say you have an off day. What do you do?
Ooh, an off day, yeah. I just continue, I guess.
You just continue?
Yeah, what should you do in an off day? Well, when
it's not like a book or
Do you still have off days?
Series? Do you still have off days?
Well, what I learned is that if you're working and you're in some kind of a positive flow, then well, you should probably recognize it. That some days things go easier than others. Then I tend to go on as long as possible because you're in the flow. And if you have a day that it's not working the way I want it, then sometimes I quit earlier.
Okay.
And I go to the gym or I do something else for a second. And if you would be in my position for one day, what would you definitely change?
My grades.
I cannot. Yeah.
What would I choose to change? Well, I think there's certain modules that might need some adjustments, but I don't think it's so easy to change that in one day, is it?
No, you can set it in motion. You can set it in motion.
I can set it in motion.
Yeah. So no, you.
I think I would just book a room and teach. Have some nice dinners and parties. I think that's the thing I would do. Yeah.
Nice.
You have any questions, Olivier?
I think it's a great interview.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds good.
Fun questions. And
well, if you have no final questions.
No, I liked the interview. Yeah. Thank you very much for inviting me.
You're always welcome. You're always welcome for a second time if you want to.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah, thank you.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're at campus to welcome our new stream, February 23. They're moving in today, so let's have a look.
Today I'm having a lovely interview with the two winners of the Excellence program, Anna Jendrush and Arthur van Rappenbush. They won the 8th edition of the Excellence program with their hotel concept, The Roots. It's a very, very cold day, snow and all, but it is white. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Unfortunately it has passed, but welcome to the New Year's edition of Speak Out. Alright, well, Anna Jendrush, Arthur van Rappenbush, wonderful that you could be here for this interview, short interview about the Excellence program. You took part in the 8th edition and you won as well with your hotel concept, The Roots. So can you explain to us quickly, what is the Excellence program?
Yeah, well, it's basically a program where you do extra work for school and you're focusing on making a new hotel concept by yourself. So you do all the steps from, for example, your budgeting, but you're also figuring out what the best hotel is for certain markets.
And what was your market?
Our market, well, our hotel is situated in Brussels.
Yeah.
So we really started to look up what they needed there, for example.
Yeah, just market research. We did field trips as well, so we went to Brussels, visited a bit, talked with hotels that could be our competitors as well. So.
And your concept, The Roots, the winning concept of the 8th edition. What is your concept? In a few short sentences, I know it's very, very complicated to explain, but try and explain it in a couple of sentences.
It's basically a mix between the art hub and a hotel. So what we really wanted to do is address social issues by hosting upcoming artists, so to give them a place where they could paint or dance while they don't have the money to do that normally. And the hotel was basically all around artworks as well. So our main target group was art lovers, therefore.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool. Sounds fantastic. And so you worked together for how many weeks?
10, 12, I think.
10, 12 weeks.
Like that.
Okay,
Yes.
and well, that's pretty intense, I can imagine. I've heard the program can be quite tough sometimes. What was the worst part of the program and maybe even the worst part of working together?
Most part of the programs, deadlines, you have a new deadlines every 2 weeks, and you have every Tuesday until 8-ish school, which is quite something. But you learn a lot, so I guess.
I think for working together it was quite hard since you have different schedules, you have different lives after school, so sitting together every day is quite tough to arrange that.
And, well, so you work together over these 10-12 months. I can imagine there have been some difficulties, frustrations maybe, but it was also a great journey, right? And so what was the best part of working together in this excellent program?
Well, working together, so they choose the group for you. You don't get to choose who you're working with, and yeah, they match us quite well because we're both working the same way as we don't put pressure on each other, and it worked quite well. And the good thing about the excellence program is the contact that you make. I have so many new contacts of professionals in the industry that I didn't imagine I would have now.
So that for you, getting to know all those new people was a big thing for you.
For me, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm a first year student. I'm new to the HMSM, and I hear about the excellence program. Should I sign up?
I would say yes, but you of course need to look first like how is school going, so it's really nice to see how your first year goes.
Yes.
And if you really want some extra challenge, this is a great way to do it, basically.
Because what are like the pros of doing this? You said network is a big thing.
Networking.
Also really helps with the other subjects in school.
Actually, it makes your life at school for the upcoming years way easier because you see subject that you're not supposed to see in second year. And I would say sign up if you manage your time correctly. So if you have time for it, yeah.
So do it. The excellence program for every student who has his stuff together. Do it.
Yes.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for this short, brief interview with the winners of the excellence program, and I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you for your time.
Tum tum piscatunga ta piscatunga laribe piscatunga tenga. Oh we de piscatunga laribe piscatunga tenga.